Hi, it's Kipin Lebates here, and video 4 in a series on blockchain and voting. So in the previous video I said I would talk a bit about usability issues with voting using a blockchain. And I think the issue here is that the voters are going to need an app in order to be able to vote, and it'll end up being a modified version of a traditional cryptocurrency wallet. And then you have some security issues. If you're going to run the election on a blockchain, then you're going to need nodes who gather the transactions, which are the casting of votes or the ballots, and they need to package them into blocks and publish them on the blockchain. And there you have a risk of censorship. If the voting app is not itself a full node on the blockchain, and it probably won't be, then there's no guarantee that when you submit your transaction to a node that it will actually end up being packaged and put into the blockchain. It could be censored. So what you're going to need is for all the different interested parties to be running nodes, at least that's the case in my opinion, and so that when you submit a vote you will be submitting it to a peer-to-peer network, and some of those nodes might be being run by one party, some by another party, some by part of the government machinery, the civil service, maybe some independent assessors. And that way, because there are enough nodes out there, as long as you have a decent consensus protocol, all transactions, all votes should eventually make it onto the blockchain. And there is a second issue. Let's see, what was I going to raise there? Yeah, so the consensus protocol. Well, I guess you could use a proof of work system, but it seems to be a bit cumbersome to me. So I think really it needs to be more of a permissioned blockchain. You can't just have anybody running a node and getting on board, joining in with this. I think there needs to be some kind of vetting process where interested parties like the political parties or the existing government machinery actually is involved in maintaining and running the blockchain. So that's a video on how the blockchain infrastructure might be set up and how users might interact with it. And in the next video I'll be looking a bit at some of the fallout of passing the results at the end. Bye for now. See you in the next video soon.